Welcome to Biz Thrive, quick hits of business inspo, where in 5 minutes or less, we bring you stories, strategies, and sparks of inspiration to kickstart your day and your business. Here's your host, Zach Lockhart.
What would you do if your survival depended on making an unthinkable sacrifice? Could you make the decision to cut away what's holding you back, even if it means short-term suffering? In 2003, adventurer Aron Ralston faced an unimaginable situation. Trapped in a Utah canyon with his arm pinned under a boulder, he had no way to free himself. After 5 excruciating days, he made a choice. He amputated his own arm in order to survive. The story, later made famous in the movie 127 Hours, is a testament to human resilience and the ability to make extreme decisions when life is on the line. But what if we looked at this story through a business lens? Ralston's experience parallels many decisions that entrepreneurs and business leaders must face when their survival is at stake. Often, what's holding us back is not a boulder. It's an underperforming product line, a failing strategy, or even a toxic partnership. Yet, the instinct to hold on is strong. We resist cutting away because the pain seems too great. So today, we explore why sacrificing parts of your business, no matter how painful in the moment, can sometimes be the key to long-term success. Take General Motors during the 2008 financial crisis. The company had a bloated portfolio of brands, including Pontiac, Saturn, and Hummer, each consuming valuable resources. In the wake of its bankruptcy restructuring, GM made the hard decision to discontinue these iconic brands. While it was a painful process, the decision allowed the company to focus on its core brands like Chevrolet, Cadillac, and GMC, which ultimately stabilized the business and paved the way for recovery. Another strong example is Slack. In its early days, Slack was not even a communication tool. It was a failed online game called Glitch. The founders realized that the game wasn't gaining traction, and after months of effort, they made the difficult choice to abandon it. However, they had developed an internal messaging tool during the game's production, which became Slack. The decision to cut their losses on the game led to one of the most successful business communication platforms today. Another great example is Instagram. Before becoming the photo-sharing giant that it is today, Instagram started out as a location-based check-in app called Bourbon. It had a lot of features, but the founders realized it was overly complicated and confusing for users. They stripped the app down to its core feature, photo sharing, and rebranded it as Instagram. This painful decision to cut features and refocus was essential for its rapid growth, eventually leading to its acquisition by Facebook for $1 billion. A critical business lesson here is the sunk cost fallacy. The idea that just because you've invested heavily in something doesn't mean that you should keep holding on if it's no longer serving you. Entrepreneurs, especially in startups, often become emotionally attached to their original vision or product. But sometimes those are the very things dragging the company down. Survival in business often means knowing when to let go, whether it's a product, a strategy, or even an entire business model. Sometimes the very thing you're holding on to is the thing holding you back. Yes, it might hurt in the short term, but if Aron Ralston hadn't cut away his arm, he wouldn't be here today to tell his story. Similarly, businesses that can't make these tough decisions may not be around tomorrow.
Thanks for listening to Biz Thrive by Ridgeview Guidance. For more business insights and strategies, visit ridgeviewguidance.com and follow us on social media for regular updates.